So you are welcome back to the med, that's psych medicine. My name is Abraham Kuzia, a CMHO, Community Mental Health Officer. Tonight, I want to take you through the dopamine hypothesis. The dopamine hypothesis. Now, the dopamine hypothesis states that high levels of dopamine in certain parts of the brain accounts for positive symptoms of schizophrenia, whilst low levels of dopamine in certain parts of the brain accounts for negative symptoms of schizophrenia. Now, in the definition, we realized there were some key words in the definition. We have dopamine, we have positive symptoms of schizophrenia, we have negative symptoms of schizophrenia. Of course, we know that dopamine is a neurotransmitter in the brain that helps the regulations of the brain's activities. Positive symptoms of schizophrenia are the symptoms that were not part of the person's life before the condition set in. The symptoms that weren't part or behaviors that weren't part of the person's life before the condition set in. But now that the condition sets in, they are now part of the person's life. Such behaviors, symptoms, we have categorized them into two. So such behaviors or symptoms are called the positive symptoms of schizophrenia. Example is hallucination. Before schizophrenia, there wasn't any hallucination. It wasn't part of the person's life. But because of the schizophrenia, the person now hallucinates. So because he now hallucinates as a result of the schizophrenia, we can say that it is a positive symptom of schizophrenia. It is something that has been added, an addition. Do you get it? So delusion can be one of the positive symptoms. Disorganized thinking is also another one, positive symptoms. Illusions are also positive symptoms. And on and on and on. On the other hand, negative symptoms of schizophrenia are the symptoms that or the behaviors that the person exhibited before the condition sets in. Before the condition set in, they were part of his life. It was part and parcel of the person's life. But because of the condition, those behaviors or those symptoms has been withdrawn. Those behaviors has been withdrawn. He no longer does them because of the condition. Do you get it? So it has been deducted from his life. So because it is a deduction, we term it as what? Negative symptoms of schizophrenia. So an example of such symptoms, we have evolution, a lack of motivation. Before the condition set in, he used to have motivation. And because of the condition, he no longer has motivation. Anhedonia, inability to experience pleasure. Before the condition sets in, he was able to experience pleasure, but because of the condition, he no longer experiences pleasure. So that is a deduction. We have alogia, poverty of speech. We have cognitive impairment. Before the condition sets in, the person used to bath. Now he no longer bath. Personal hygiene. Yes. Deterioration of personal hygiene. We can add it to the negative symptoms. He used to bath, he no longer bath. He used to groom his hair, he no longer groom it. His fingernails, he used to cut it. Now it is unkempt. So all those ones can fall under negative symptoms of schizophrenia because it has been withdrawn from his life. Now I want us to look at the various pathways, the mechanism of action. When you administer an antipsychotics, how does it work in the brain to correct the disability or to correct the maladaptive behavior that person is exhibiting? Maladaptive behavior a person is exhibiting. So scientists have postulated or